What's up, everyone? It is your girl, GELBEAUTY 87 here, aka Grace Honey, and today we're about to get into this new YSL All Hours Hyper Bronzer. I have the deepest shade, number 5, and dark sienna. So let me open up and see what the color looks like. Honey, this thing cost me an arm and leg with like $65. So here is what the deepest shade looks like. It's not giving too much depth, in my personal opinion. They definitely could have went deeper. I feel like the Dior one is a little bit deeper than this one, and they can do better too. But the fact that they started off with one that was a little bit deeper is good to me. But this retails for $65. The stuff should be popping up over here as I do my makeup. But we're just gonna get ready and talk about what's been going on since I got my cousins from the airport and how everything's been going. So I got the Kosas foundations I'm going to combine. So I'm going to combine this BB Burst with the actual foundation and the concealer, because y'all know I've been loving a good Kosas moment recently. Plus I want y'all to see how it's going to work out. I'm going to use my Danessa Myricks Yummy Balm in number 8 while I wait for the sales to get the other one, because I definitely want it. It's just a case of, like, you know, the timing. And I'm like, since the sale's so close, and I have so much other stuff. Like I have the other serum one she has, and then I have this one. I'm like, I just don't feel the need to rush out and get that one. I am intrigued by it. I tried it at Sephora when I was you know, in there with my cousin Saturday. Cause I picked them up like Friday, and then we went our own ways, because my older cousin is, so it's like my mom's first cousin, and when her granddaughter, so her granddaughter's the same age as me, so we just you know, decided we were gonna go our own separate ways, and meet up with them Sunday when we had to go to the event, because my cousin's grandmother is the cousin I always go to the trade shows with to help her with her like business or whatever. So I took her with me, and we went over to my grandma's house, and we were hanging out and did whatever we felt like doing. So we went to Giordano's, and we went to Orleans Square Mall, and then watch some movies or whatever. So we're supposed to be watching Aquaman 2 tonight, but we'll see. So I'm gonna combine both of these. I'm gonna take a pump of the tint and probably like a pump of the foundation. I'm supposed to be trying on some clothes tonight too for my cousin to put up on the website. So we're getting a little modeling action in. I might put that in the vlog, we'll see. But sorry y'all, that's gonna keep going on and off just because I'm assuming on like some sort of timer or something, and it's just popping on and off whenever it feels like, and I'm just like, but it's what I gotta deal with, so it's what I gotta deal with, honey. I don't know. So I was gone from work, I was hearing about foolishness from there. Like, they literally called me like 1 in the morning, and I was just like, why are they calling me at like 1 in the morning about foolishness? I don't know. But I swear they be calling me about stuff, and I just be like, why? But I tell y'all, my job, I feel like it's a whole soap opera. It's just a soap opera. So I don't want to use that brush. What's the brush I actually want to use? Put it in the bag. No, wrong brush. There's one more brush. I know there is. I know you're in here. Here we go. Okay. So, but back to the cousin stuff. She was telling me a story about like this dude that was like trying to talk to her, and then like when she didn't do something he wanted, then all of a sudden like he was talking about he just wanted to be friends, and he was trying to act like she was flirting with him and all this other stuff, when she really wasn't. Like, you know how you nice to people and sometimes they take it the wrong way. So it's like she was being nice to this dude and he took it the wrong way. And mind you, he started flirting with her, but then like changed his mind. So I'm just like, I hate when dudes do like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So like he'll be extra friendly and flirty or whatever, and then like the minute something doesn't go exactly what he wants, just because he been flirting back with him, then he think he hurting your feelings by like, oh well, I just want to be friends, and I was trying to be all of that. And she was like, fine, because she was like, I wasn't really flirting with him in the first place to begin with. Like, he started flirting with me, and I'm like, yeah, I've totally been in that situation where a dude thought like he wanted more from you than he did, and like you just play it off and be polite about it instead of like crushing his ego. Like, dude, nobody wanted to do that. Like, I wasn't trying to hit on you. So she said she was just being nice. Like when he first moved to where they live, he was like, you know, trying to make friends or whatever. So he was like hanging out with her family and her brothers, because she has like 3 brothers and a sister, and you know, coming over and hanging out with them because he like didn't really know anybody, and I guess they were like the people that were the nicest. So The dude just started doing a whole bunch of weird stuff. She was like, he'd be giving like a whole bunch of mixed signals. Like 1 minute he'd be trying to act like he liked her, like wanted to date her. Then the next minute, like if something doesn't go his way, he'd be like, I need somebody that's solid, and you're not solid, and you don't whatever. Like for example, she had told me she was supposed to be going to dinner or whatever, and she had made the plans like weeks in advance. So she's like, he asked her to come to some event with him like at the last minute, and she's like, I can't go. I already have plans. And so that's when he started talking about like he needs somebody that's solid. That's why they can't date and whatever. But it's like if you said you want to be friends anyway a while ago, why are you thinking that throwing something in my face about dating when I didn't want to date you to begin with? It's like a thing that's gonna hurt someone's feelings. So I'm just over here like listening to the story like, dude sound like he's doing too much. Then it gets better. So like then she thought they were still cool or whatever. Like when he first left from where she lives and moved somewhere else, like she would text him like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Just to be like polite, because she wanted him to think like she had some remorse or felt some type of way because he had moved, and like think they couldn't still like be friends or whatever when he came to visit or whatever. Because I couldn't remember if he had family up here or not, and that's why he was visiting or whatever. I don't know, but she was like he ignored her message or whatever, and then after the second time she had messaged him just to be polite and he didn't say anything, then she was like, okay, I'm done. I did my like due diligence or whatever. I'm being nice and extending the olive branch, even though like you was trying to flirt with me and I was just trying to be friends with you, and I'm still trying to be cordial and polite and be friends with you because like you still talk to my family members or whatever, and I didn't want to seem like it was some huge thing or anything and make them think something was going on that wasn't, because you come around so often, because they've seen him like flirting with her or whatever. So she's trying to be polite and respectful and act like a daughter about the situation, and he was acting like a little brat and wouldn't respond to her text messages. So she was like, okay, whatever, moving on. And she was just done with the whole situation. So she was like randomly out of nowhere, like I think it was, she said Thanksgiving or Christmas, he like messages her randomly and he's like, since her side eye emoji, and she's like, what the hell is this about? Because it's like, I haven't talked to you in forever. I've tried to be polite and like cordial and act like the adult in this situation, and like reach out and just say hi and see what's going on with you, trying to like be polite, even though I wasn't trying to get with you like that, you were trying to get with me. And now I'm getting this random side eye emoji. So she was like, she didn't even respond to it. She had already like deleted his phone number by then and all that, because it's like, you're doing too much, and like I don't need this type of negativity in my life, and seems like you need some issues. You have some issues. You need some help, because it's like you try to hit on me, then try to come back later like you don't want to bother me, but then you want to pick and choose when you want to be bothered and all that. It's like anybody got time for all that. Like people have lives and other things they need to do. So I'm gonna go in with this now. This is the brighten up powder from what do you call them? Essence. But I was just like, dude, you're just doing way too much. I'm sorry if the lighting's going in and out. The sun decided to randomly pop out, so it's changing the aesthetic in the background. I'm hoping this looks okay, because I want to edit this and get this up for tomorrow, and then maybe we can do like a premiere of it or whatever, because they're leaving tomorrow, so I gotta take them to the airport, and then I gotta edit this and all that or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just like, dude, like you're doing way too much. My cousin isn't even like trying to talk to you like that. And I saw the dude because like he's just, he just looked like some average dude to me. I'm like, I don't know why he thought he was all that. He already had a kid with somebody. And he was telling my cousin how he didn't want to have kids with her. But if she just supposed to be your friend, then why are you talking about kids with her to begin with? Like, that's why I was like, I feel like he was just trying to play the field and see who might be interested and who he could get or whatever. And then the best part about all this or whatever, like, so he had moved, like, now this whole time he's talking to her or whatever, initially, when he was initially flirting with her and all that, he's talking to some other girl. He goes and gets this girl pregnant, and then, like, ends up having to get married to her. So that means he's on his second kid. Now, you told my cousin you didn't want any kids with her, or just didn't want any more kids in general. And it's like, now you're over here saying that you got some other girl pregnant and you're getting married. And the thing is, like, if y'all are really friends, like you claiming you just want to be friends with her, why didn't you tell her? Why did she have to find out on Facebook that you got some chick pregnant and we're getting married? And mind you, he still talks to like her family members, whatever, but he couldn't answer her messages or anything else. So it's like, are you butthurt about her not wanting to talk to you and not giving you the attention that you felt like you deserved after you said you just want to be friends when initially you were like flirting with her? Like, what? I don't understand what's going on with this. So that's why I'm like telling y'all this story before we get into the bronzer, because I just wanted to hear y'all thoughts. I'm like, because to me this just sounds crazy. You start a flirt with me, then you decide you want to be friends. Then I'm okay with being friends with you. Then you get mad when you want to be more than friends, or I don't do something that you feel like I should do, and then think you're gonna throw in my face about me not being a solid person, whatever. But it's like your friends have lives outside of being friends with you. So it's like, and if I'm only a friend to you, then why are you so butthurt about me not coming to this one thing? It's like my family members that you cool with and still talk to after you stop talking to me still went to this event with you. So what seems to be the problem, and why are you so infatuated on the situation of her? Because that's how I'm looking at it. But I'm telling you all this story because I just want to see what you all think about it. Because I'm like, dude, just sound like he was doing too much for me, and I was just like, okay, you're doing entirely too much. I'm gonna need you to cut. Like, I'm gonna need you to cut all that, because since she's only your friend, you shouldn't be that hurt and upset that she didn't show up, especially after you started flirting with her. She was, like, giving you the time of day, then you changed your mind, and then she didn't care either way, which, like I said, my personal opinion is why he's really hurt, because it's like, you thought you was doing so much, you thought somebody was really down for you and really wanted you and all that, then when you pull back and call yourself being hurt and in your feelings for whatever, like, the reason was, then you decide you weren't. But it's like, if you already had this other girl, again, why are you so concerned about my cousin? Like, why can't you just exist and be fine with whatever's going on over there with that situation with that person? Because clearly you was fine, because you end up getting this person pregnant, y'all about to have a whole baby. Like, I really don't understand what the problem is, but whatever. Comment down below and tell me what you think about all this foolishness. Let's get into this bronzer though, finally, because that's what you're here for. I just had like this little story why I put my makeup on to get ready, because I wanted to do a get ready with this pretty aesthetic and background. So that's what we did. Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, let's get into the bronzer now. So that's what she looks like. Again, I'll have some stuff pop up here about it. I probably already had it pop up earlier, knowing me, but we can have it pop up again. It doesn't matter, girl. It's fine. I just want to see what this coloring is gonna look like. Because it's like, I see it lightly, but it's like, I wonder how much I'm going to have to pick up to get the, like, pigmentation I want. Because that did not do it for me at all. Let's bronze it up some more. Real cute, like. Yeah, dude be doing some weird stuff, y'all, I swear. Oh, yes. I'm liking a little bit of depth I'm getting, and I'm liking the formula while I'm blending it out. It looks really nice and blurred in an airbrush, but I'm going to need YSL to come with some better shades, because 5 just is not doing it. You could at least did 6 like Dior, like, they got 6. Why couldn't you do 6? Because I feel like their number 5 is like YSL's number 6 shade. Yeah, it's okay, but the shade range could definitely be better. But I'm liking how it's blending out and how it's looking all cute and whatnot, So the white light in the hall, I guess, randomly goes off after a certain time. I didn't go and press it, and nobody's in the room with me right now because they're all like doing the show or whatever. So I'm trying to decide if I should try to go get lunch with them, but I think I already passed that time. So I gotta tell y'all what happened to me when I went to go back home. So they got here Friday, like I said. Took my cousin out to eat Saturday where she wanted, which was Giordano's, and took her to the mall just to go around shopping, look wherever she wanted to. So we did that. Then we went back to my grandma's house to go to sleep before we had to get up in the morning to go with her grandma to do all the stuff she wanted to do. So I'm gonna take the Patrick Ta blush palette. This is the second one. I know, right? Who am I? But I didn't want to bring the one that I care about, and then something happened and I'd be sad. So I bought this one. Judge all you like. I don't. Oh, that's what I bought the cream brush for. Because I'm like, I thought I had bought it for bronzer. But no, I bought this to put my cream blush on top because I didn't want to mix them together. And then the next day when I need to put my makeup on, there's cream and powder combined. And we mess up the whole situation. Anyway. But back to what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So we went to the trade show. Y'all, the food, honey, they had like this, what do you call it? I think I just mixed both the colors together because as we can see, this is way too light and crazy looking on my skin tone. And I feel like the peachy one might be a little bit better. Because the only other blush I bought was the tan palette from Natasha Denona. So I basically bought the stuff that I didn't care about too much. So if I accidentally left anything here, like, I wouldn't be concerned or sad about it. But yeah, they gave us these like veggie tacos and they were a whole hot mess. I was just like, I can't. But after I left here, because I had to take Adriangameover my mom back home because my cousin wanted my mom to go one day to one of the shows, but she didn't really want to go. She was just being polite and going because she didn't want my cousin to feel bad because she came all the way up here and think she didn't want to spend time with her. But my mom didn't want to go. So I told her, well, just go Sunday because that's the first night and then we don't have to worry about it. So today is Monday. It's Pulaski Day here in Chicago. So Adriangameover didn't have to go to school. So I'm like, yeah, his dad's going to drop him off, you know, and then we can just go ahead and, you know, I guess we're going to put the pink on top. This is the cream now. But yeah, so his dad dropped him off at the hotel. Then I was like, okay, I'll take y'all home Monday morning after we go to breakfast. So we go to breakfast. We go back to our house around like, I want to say we got home like 11:30. We didn't get back in the house till like 12 something because my cousin didn't realize she wasn't supposed to lock the bottom lock on the door to our house. So like we were literally like locked out of the house, like because I don't have a key to the bottom lock and my mom lost her key to the bottom lock. So I'm like, I go to open the door and I'm like pulling it like nothing's happening. I'm like, oh God. So that's when I realized I'm like, when she was the last person to come out the house, so she had locked the bottom lock because she didn't realize that she wasn't supposed to. So y'all, I had to break into my house. It was crazy. I had to break into my house, and I'm so glad I live in the neighborhood I live in, and I've lived there for such a long time. So like nobody like called the police and was like, you know, this black lady's trying to break into this house. Cause like, man, that'd have been real bad. And like the Chicago cops drove by like our house twice. Now mind you, I don't live in Chicago, so I don't know what they were doing in my suburb to begin with. But you know, they were there, I was there, everyone was there, and you know, thank goodness they didn't like try to stop me or call the Evergreen Park police, like, you know, who is this random black person. So I had to like literally take a credit card and like break into the door of my house just to get in, y'all. It was insane. I'm gonna just take the Patrick Ty wait, no. I think I want to take the Natasha Denona highlighter because I don't really like the Patrick Ty highlighter, but I might mix them both together. So I'm thinking about mixing the one from Patrick Ty in with this one. So we might just go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's do that. That way I can get some use out of this palette because this thing was expensive and I am not a fan. So I try to use it with anything I can that I know like actually do like to help it along a little bit. Anyway, so we were standing outside for like a good 45 minutes. My mom started calling locksmiths. So I was like, I'm gonna just look up on, you know, like YouTube how to pick a lock or whatever. So I looked up a few because of the kind of door thing we have. I didn't think like the traditional method of just putting the credit card in and like, you know, getting it would work. But I was like, you know, at the last minute, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just try the traditional method that they say you're supposed to do in order to get in. And it worked. So I ended up, you know, having to break into my house today. It was insane. But today has just been a really long day. Like, then I had to sleep in a chair because my son got dropped off to the hotel with us. And I'm thinking like, okay, you want to go home because you don't have to stay here with us. And he's like, no, I want to stay at the hotel. So I'm like, great. Thank you, Adriangameover, for that. So since we only had two beds, you know, my mom and I was supposed to sleep in one, of my cousin and her grandma was supposed to sleep in one. So now my son and my mom are sleeping in the bed that I was supposed to sleep in with my cousin, and my cousin sleeping in the bed with her grandma. And then that means like I don't have anywhere to sleep because obviously I'm not gonna make my mom like sleep like in a chair or whatever. So I had to put two chairs together and sleep like that. So I'm gonna sleep good tonight since my mom and my son are at home. So I have like somewhere to actually sleep because I'm just like, oh geez, y'all look like a 10-man extra shine. Look at all extra shine I am, child. But yeah, so far that's how my week's been going. It's been an experience, to say the least. It has been an experience, and I'm just over here like, Lord Jesus, just Lord. Please don't let it get any worse than this. But tomorrow is Tuesday. I only have to go to work a couple of days, and then I'll have the rest of the week off. So I'm excited about that. Let's go ahead and spray my face. I got the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Mist. I remember Kathleen Lice was obsessed with this stuff and always talking about it. So it does have a somewhat, like, I guess, alcohol-y smell to it, if you will. I know it has a strong smell of something. Of what, I am not sure. But it has a strong smell that, you know, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. However, it's not like, you know, super bad time. Like I can't, you know, deal with it. And it's just temporary. Like when you initially spray it. After that, it's good. Now the Patrick Ty highlighter, honey, Glitter City. Plain honey is Glitter City. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Just Glitter City. But yeah. It's gonna be the first time I try it on clothes for like makeup on because I'm not gonna take my makeup off tonight just to try on these clothes for my cousin. So it'll be the first time I try on clothes with makeup on in a while. And I'm gonna take this Makeup Forever one and so y'all, I'm about to use like 2 or 3 setting sprays. I'm not even gonna front with you because I'm trying to use up setting sprays. Not to mention, like, I don't know if we're gonna go anywhere else or how much other stuff we're gonna have to do. So I'm just kind of concerned about that. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and make sure I seal the face with as much setting spray as I can to make sure she is secure. So the last one I'm going with is this LA Girl, the control, the oil control one. Now that one I'm not gonna press in. I usually like pressing like 1 or 2 and then like leave 1. So I figured I would just leave that one to help with the oil control or whatever. But now I got my e.l.f. What is it? I think this one's called Jam Session or something. Like, you know, a like jamish color. I forgot to bring a lip liner, so I figured lip oil would be the easiest, like, you know, thing for me to put on. So that's what we're working with. So this is the finished beat for the day. I know, right? I look crazy with no eyeshadow. I was waiting on a package to come in the mail when I had got back, but it didn't show up. So I just had to go with this. So I have to have that video go up tomorrow because that product comes out on the 8th. So I was hoping to get the video up today because I think it's like the 4th today. Yeah, I wanted to get up on the 4th since the product came out on the 8th and give y'all a little time to do it. But unfortunately, I was not able to. But this is what we're working with, girl. So I think we look pretty nice. I think we look nice in bronze. It's giving a nice sun-kissed glow from within type bronze, not more like a heavier bronze that I'm used to. So I'm not used to as subtle of a bronzer, but I think it went on well and I think it looks nice. I just think they need to upgrade their colors because I'm like, them and Dior start off with a nice 6 shades, but I feel like they need to go to 8, and I feel like YSL need to meet them and go to 8. So that's how I feel so far, but I will check in with y'all later on tonight. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all. So just we working with the end of the night when it comes to the face. I think it actually held up quite well. The bronzer still looks really nice. The whole face looks really nice. I'm kind of shocked about it because, you know, I usually look oily by the end of the day, but I did use the Danessa Myricks Bone, the tinted one, for primer, if you all remember. So I'm feeling like that's what's making a huge difference when it comes to this face. But I must say I'm very impressed that my makeup lasted this well. So I might have to start off with this routine, and I'm liking the co-styles a lot better now. As far as the bronzer goes, I think it held up well, it wore well. I just want them to get some more shades to go with it because I'm like, this shade range, honey, is not it. Do you hear me? This shade range is not it. Like, how you only have 5? Where's the rest of them? Where are they? I don't understand. I don't know if you hear my cousins in the background. We've been watching like parodies on YouTube and of the worst singers on, what is it, X Factor is what we started on now. Where we were watching American Idol before. Just because the boys that came on TV, we decided to watch the people that were really bad. So that's what you're hearing in the background if you can hear them. But anyway, back to this face. I'm pretty impressed with it, and I'm impressed with my makeup overall throughout the day. So yeah, I would say if you're interested in this bronzer, wait till you can get a sale at Nordstrom, just because I feel like the shade range is not giving what it should be giving. And I'm not impressed. Wait till you see if it's gonna come to Sephora so you can get it during the Sephora sale. But I like the formula. I like the way it looks on the skin. I just want more shades. Like I need them to get like 8 shades instead of having 5. So I need Dior to step it up and get them 2 more for the deeper people out here. Okay, but otherwise it's a fine formula, and as you can see, it wore nicely on my face throughout the day. So that's all I got for you, girl. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.